Alrighty, guys. Welcome back to episode 3 of the Lifts and Laugh podcast. Lifts and Laughs podcast. Just one laugh. Uno laugho.
Yeah.
So, to address the elephant in the room, no, we haven't recorded anything for 8 weeks.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
When was it? Mid-December?
It's before you went away.
It was no.
The last episode that got released was the 24th. And
Yeah.
we recorded that
Yeah.
But then we also
previous.
recorded an episode before I went away,
There are
which-
2 unreleased episodes.
Yeah.
which you will never see.
Nah, they aren't going to see the light today, really, are they?
No, absolutely not.
Just a bit weird. Just a bit rambly. But again, it's early days. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Early days.
Episode 3.
Listen, it's a learning curve,
Yeah.
isn't it?
So this is our 5th recorded podcast.
Yeah. Third released.
3rd released. And today's episode is going to be on Gym Icks, or just us ranting about things that annoy us. And,
Yeah, no, it's
and-
Yeah.
Jim, yeah.
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 so yeah, it's going to be a bit more ranty, a bit more rambly, and hopefully less pointed from each of us. But before we get into that, I've got to confront you two.
What?
Guys, we had a meeting the other day, a team meeting, the 3 of us meeting in prep. We were discussing things.
Yeah.
And what did we discuss, guys? We discussed content.
We discussed this
Yeah.
podcast, didn't
Yeah,
we? We
that's what we
discussed,
discussed.
you
That's what I
know,
remember.
yeah.
We discussed this podcast and we discussed content creation, didn't we?
Yeah.
That might have come up in conversation,
Maybe. Talking about
maybe.
some different things.
Yeah.
We talked about
I can't remember. It was so long ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, like 3 days ago.
this is an intervention. During that discussion, I said, "Oh, guys, should be a great idea for content." Making that whole thing of like, we're PTs, da 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 da. It's not very creative because it's happened many a time. What do I see the next day? These 2 bastards have gone to Studio 66. Studio 66?
Solo 60.
Solo 60. I'm not fucking giving them any
Oh,
endorsement either,
mate,
because
come
they're
on.
in my bad books too.
I mean, that just says, you don't even know the studio, Brian. That
Brian.
says it all,
Get with
mate.
it,
Come
Brian.
on.
Didn't get the
on.
invite.
No, well.
Didn't get the invite.
Listen.
Anyway, I just thought we'd bring that up. We'd air it out.
Yeah.
I'm not bitter about it. I'm not bitter.
Listen, you snooze, you lose, man. You snooze, we
Just be active.
yeah, we jumped in there. We took the opportunity by the scruff of the neck.
Yeah.
You fucking got
You
it.
know
Listen, I thought let's just address the elephant in the room, the real elephant in the room.
who? I mean, don't talk about him like that.
Hey, all right. You cunt.
Right in there.
Dude, oh. Yeah, that's an insult.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
today's
you're
gonna be a
looking
bit
big,
of a
man.
rant.
You're looking good. Look at those shoulders. Woo.
Fucking touch me. Anyway.
Anyway, so yeah, today's gonna be a lot of us complaining.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're just gonna go back and forth discussing things that fuck us off in the gym. Who wants to go first? Who's got a burning desire?
Well, I think we can all agree on probably like the thing that pisses us off the most. That's people not putting weights away.
Oh, people.
Oh, but not just people.
People in the gym.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're not paying me, don't be there.
fucking be there.
That's a whole nother
what I mean?
episode.
Yeah,
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 we'll leave that for another day. But no, people not putting weights away. I think that is, there's a special place in hell
Oh, yeah,
where those people belong.
Yeah, you deserve death.
Oh yeah,
And I mean,
absolutely.
Like,
100%.
put it away.
Oh yeah, and I think there's also degrees to how bad it is. Like, you know, if it's like on a machine, it's fucking annoying, but
Yeah,
it's fairly easy to unrack.
yeah. If it's a leg press, fair play. I don't give a shit.
Well, if it's
it
like
depends,
leg
like-
press is bad because leg press could be like,
Yeah.
especially the
Put
guys who
plates on
ego
it.
lift on a
Yeah,
leg press,
yeah,
they
yeah.
chuck like,
All the plates on.
oh man, and like especially if you're like, you want to start off and
Yeah,
warm up.
yeah,
like,
yeah. Fair play.
Taking off like 20 plates on.
But a barbell,
Yeah.
especially from deadlifts,
Oh.
barbell on the floor, worst thing in the world.
mate. Especially like we've all worked in gyms where you come in on like Monday morning,
Me tomorrow morning, pal.
oh, yeah. and there's like 160 kilo barbell just left there.
Yeah.
Like,
Waiting for you.
Yeah.
yeah.
And if you can lift 160 kilo, you can put away 160 kilo of plates.
Damn right.
Otherwise, you're a ball bag.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm looking at you.
Oh yeah.
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 And see, so I know that we've briefly discussed this before, and I'm very particular about putting weights away. I think the 5 kilos go where the
Oh
5
yeah, you're
kilos go,
very
the
you're
10
very
kilos.
OCD
But
with it.
there's a
aren't you?
fucking there's a rhyme and a reason for it.
Mm.
There's an order. You said the same,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you for why. We've said it before, but like people that first come in, maybe they're a bit weaker. If they need to get a 5 kilo and there's a 25 kilo plate in the way, especially like you train like a lot of
Yeah.
females, for them to get that
Oh
They
yeah.
have to lift a 25 kilo.
Oh, forget about the females. What about us short kings? You know, us short kings over here. You know,
Right? I can barely lift 25 kilo above my head.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Lower it down.
Yeah, exactly. Up on the rack.
we're not like these fucking 6 foot people who just
Yeah.
waist height popping it on the
Ain't you
on
watched
the
guy
top
do it? I
rack.
didn't say anything.
Oh.
He fucking popped that bad boy up and threw
Oh
it.
yeah.
Fair play, but
yeah.
whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Or if they're bigger than you can't say
can't
anything,
say
can
that.
you?
No,
You know?
I don't say anything bad. No chance.
Nah.
Right?
we'll complain about it and we'll moan about it till you know.
I'll talk about you behind your back and I'll smile.
That's
Oh
it.
yeah.
I'll smile to your face.
Oh, absolutely. Oh yeah.
I'll put them away. Don't worry.
Yeah. Fake as they come.
I've done it once pointedly and said to someone, I was like, you're not going to put that away? And he went, it was already there like that. Oh, nah, fuck well.
What do you do? Yeah. How do you win?
Who's in the wrong? Who's in the right?
Yeah.
Just put it away. It doesn't matter. Find like that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a fucker. Yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely up there. I think that could be like number 1
Yeah,
spot
that's number 1.
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
If we were to do a tier list, that
we
would be
were
an
to do
S.
Yeah.
If anyone out there's a really good producer or like, let us know. 'Cause
No.
Yeah.
this was initially meant to be a tier list where you would see the things pop up on the screen and
We just don't. Yeah, we're not technically
Gifted.
gifted in that sense. Yeah,
it's a fucking
in any sense, to be honest.
big surprise it's going to be on YouTube, to be fair.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
that alone's mental.
Oh, yeah.
It took me about 3 weeks to make a Spotify account.
Jesus.
Anyway.
Well,
That's
we've made it now.
wrong with me. Anyway.
Okay.
Number 2.
2, being on the phone,
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the machine.
talking during sets.
Yeah. It's
Nah.
save your calls for like when you're outside.
Yeah.
Just like
Bring some fucking enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Why you imagine you fucking call someone and they answer mid-set.
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we doing later? Put the phone down.
The fucking phone.
How are you supposed to
Or
have
put the
a
weights down.
conversation with somebody when they're
That's
yeah. That would drive me up the wall.
Or you're waiting for a machine and pressing the phone.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I think I got 3
annoying.
more
Yeah.
sets left while on the phone.
That's
Yeah,
it. We
yeah,
don't
yeah.
mean like
Yeah.
we don't mean flicking on your phone, like
No, actual-
having a full
yeah,
conversation.
conversation on the
Mental,
phone, yeah.
psychopathic.
Or FaceTiming.
Yeah. Not as bad as not putting away your weights, but just bothersome.
Yeah, it's
You
just
know?
fucking
Annoying.
annoying. Yeah. What else is there? What other gym Icks?
Slamming weights for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Slamming.
I'm a bit like 50-50 on that one.
Depends on how heavy it is.
Yeah.
There are weights that deserve to be slammed.
Oh yeah.
There are
Like if
weights-
you're doing like a
200
heavy deadlift,
heavy
yeah,
deadlift.
you're going to be
Oh,
slamming that
yeah.
weight. But
that's just 200 kilo.
Yeah.
Like 200 kilo will make a sound.
slamming machines, slamming machines. That's
Great.
that's just like a fucking. That's how they're just going to break, aren't they?
Yeah, break the machine, yeah.
You're just going to break the fucking machine, and it's just annoying for everybody else. Just hearing that clanking,
Yeah,
like
all the
just yeah.
Just per etiquette. That's what it is.
Mm.
No respect.
Mm.
You know?
None of it.
It's like, and then it's like they don't know about time under tension. Like,
Yeah.
come
Right.
on,
What do
guys,
you mean?
Time for attention.
time under
What? They
tension.
call me Mr. Tension.
Yeah.
Oh.
TUT.
TUT?
Mr. Tut.
Mr. Tut. Knock someone down. Fucking asshole.
Yeah, that's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Another one, loud grunting, excessive grunting with tiny weights.
I've trained around you two. You two love a fucking grunt.
This guy loves a grunt.
love a
Body weight
grunt.
lunges.
Love a grunt.
All right, mate. That sounds good. You love a grunt. What do you know?
Because
I know,
I
yeah.
I didn't know what was happening. But I actually do agree, like an excessive, like there. Actually, never mind.
Oh,
No,
come on.
there are a couple of people in the gym that do some fucking mad grunts.
Oh, yeah?
Like psychotic.
Go on, name names.
And I don't know what they're called.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
no, no,
Of course he doesn't.
We
Of
don't
course he
work with-
doesn't.
No. We don't work with them. They're just members.
Yeah.
You know them, see them.
Yeah.
And just mental, like almost screams.
Oh, there was that guy who literally would scream between sets. Do you remember?
Yeah.
The guy with the
the wig.
yeah.
The guy with the wig, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would scream. Yeah,
He would like
scream.
scream his head off between sets of like
Yeah.
body weight pull-ups.
Yeah.
Between
Yeah.
sets.
Yeah.
Oh no, between reps. Between
Oh,
reps.
okay.
Yeah.
It's just putting it back down and going like, I can kind of get behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Celebrating the
Yeah.
set.
Yes. No, I mean, I have been known to let out a grunt, maybe doing some like lateral raises
Yeah.
on like a drop set or something like that. But
Not
I'm
like
talking like the excessive grunting when you're doing like bicep curls and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like that, like
Yeah.
body weight lunges,
Yeah.
you know, like
I said I don't mind a bit of a grunt before like a deadlift or like a big.
Oh yeah, so
like a
some
bit of a
lifts.
psych
big
yourself
You have
up,
to.
like,
Yeah.
like just a fucking like a little celebration after.
No, some lifts you have to.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been known to do a little.
Oh yeah.
Afterwards, you know what I mean? It happens.
Yeah.
Playing music out loud.
Oh yeah, that's a
Yeah.
very specific one. That's specific to our gym.
Which
But I wouldn't be surprised if anybody is listening, leave in the comments
Yeah.
a little comment if you get this in your gym as well, because I haven't seen it in any other gyms
How many
before.
gyms have you trained at?
A fair few, yeah. And
but I think it is so out there.
yeah,
It's out there.
Like it's just a fucking
your
man.
headphones
have you
on.
seen it before in any other gyms? You have.
Yeah.
People playing music out loud.
Yeah, I don't know the name of the gym, but yes.
Okay.
In the gym as well. Muscleworks.
Nah.
There's Muscleworks. Yeah.
But it's just buy some headphones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
fun.
You know, no one else wants to listen to your music.
Say that you've left them and lost and found. We'll just hand them out.
Yeah,
Win shit.
honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want a free pair of AirPods?
I'd rather you did that
Lost
than
and
fucking
found.
play music
Yeah.
out loud.
Yeah.
You know?
No one needs to listen to that.
No.
But it's not like, I'll tell you what, it's the reason why I don't think it's like top tier, like pet peeve or ick or whatever, is because most of the time you get headphones in anyway.
Yeah, you can't do this.
The only reason we
Yeah.
are commenting on it is because we're personal trainers
Yeah,
and
we
we're
use it while
we're
it's
there,
working,
you know, and it's kind of pissing us off a little bit.
Yeah.
in the-
Although I've had it happen because I don't necessarily like to listen to music all the time. But I've had it happen when I'm training. Someone's like, I don't know. I've also had people complain, like clients and that, say, "Oh, such and such is listening to music." And
Yeah.
stuff. Like, not an awful lot you can do, is there?
No,
You know?
not on shift, mate.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
you
right,
know,
yeah.
not my problem.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, that's a big one. Not wiping down equipment.
Yeah.
That one's like
It's like everyone forgot how to wipe down equipment.
I'm not
After COVID, everyone used to do it. And now just,
I'm really fussed about it. Like, unless you're
it's sweaty.
drenched,
Drenched.
dripping. Yeah.
Yeah, like.
If it's I'm not too fussed about it either. Like I wouldn't
But
say
it's
it's
not
like again
practical.
top tier, but it's
Yeah.
like again it's like mid level for
yeah,
me.
like,
Like,
if you're like
If you're
Sweat.
sweating, then
Yeah.
fucking wipe it
No,
down.
yeah.
But if you just like, sweat a little bit, I don't
Yeah.
give it a little.
There's like a massive patch of sweat dripping now.
Yeah,
Wipe
yeah.
that shit down.
people are really bad for that in cardio stuff.
Yeah,
I've
they
seen
like
people,
dripping on it. Yeah,
dripping on a treadmill.
and get off and
Walking
walk
off.
And then
away.
just walk out, you're like,
Fucking clean that shit
you're
up.
soaked.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's disgusting. Yeah.
Cret.
Praying.
Look at us all. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
People hugging equipment, super sailing across the gym.
Oh,
yeah.
super setting across the gym.
Yeah. And especially if it's not claimed. Like,
Yeah,
if
it's
you're
not
not
claimed.
even like a
No water bottle.
jacket, a
jumper.
water bottle.
Yeah.
Or just coming up to someone and be like, using that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Or no, super sailing across the gym, but not like sharing. I've seen
Yeah.
That's what.
Oh,
I actually watched that happen
I disagree. I think just super setting across the gym, full stop. Super setting across the gym. Whoever does that, you're a dickhead.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm not overly bothered about it, but I get it. There's also
I also would just never do it. Like, fair enough. Like,
steps.
it's too many steps.
Yeah.
I ain't got
Get your
time.
steps in.
Yeah, get your steps in.
but,
but from no, it's not even the steps. It's more like I'm very like OCD with something with my
Yeah,
training. Like,
someone
it has to
you love, yeah.
exactly. Like, I'd be like so conscious if I was supersetting something whilst doing the first exercise. I'd be so conscious.
Staring
Like,
at the other.
yeah, I'd be like, is someone
Someone
about to
going
go over
on.
there? And then someone's going. I'd be like, kind of like
Yeah.
on my
Mid-step,
tiptoes,
yeah,
ready to
like-
go. You
What
know.
are you gonna do? You're gonna like halfway through your first step, you're like up.
Exactly. And then say it's a cable machine and you've got it perfectly aligned and
yeah.
they start moving
Someone-
it around. I'd be like,
Oh.
oh. I think I just never, I just
It's
never
not
do.
for me. I wouldn't be.
I've even had supersets put in my program and I just refuse to do it. I find supersets are great if it can be a convenient superset.
Yeah.
If you can conveniently do it as a superset.
Yeah.
If it's an inconvenient superset, I just never do it.
Yeah, we saw how. Did you see how I had to load I had supersets last
I
week
saw
of,
that.
of behind the neck strict press and pen lay rows.
Mate, you loaded that bar like a psychopath.
Lad,
Yeah.
I had to fucking load it mentally. But there's no other way I could have done it.
That's a gimmick.
That was weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Somebody putting two
Oh,
fives on one
yeah,
side and
yeah,
a 10 on the
yeah,
other.
yeah, nah.
I don't know why. I'm just like,
You don't do that. You
Yeah.
don't do that.
There was
Right.
I had to do it.
These 2 bars.
oh.
But then I would have been taking up the deadlift platform and the squat rack. That's even worse.
What were you doing?
Was it
Pen
busy?
lay rows and behind the neck strict
Was
press.
the gym busy?
Nah.
Then
not awfully busy, yeah, but still, I don't want to be, especially as like a PT, you're conscious that you don't want to. You don't want to be a dick and hog equipment because you already know that could be a thing they can say about you. You know,
We can't on one hand say people who use too much equipment piss us off, and then on the other hand
Make
be
fun of
like
me for using the least amount of
for Brian trying to be as you
I'm in the
know.
corner. I'm fucking I'm not bothering. You do fuck off.
Another one which is kind of again quite specific, and I don't know if it's ever happened to you. When I told Hattie about it, she was like, "What the fuck?" She was like, I've never seen that before. Somebody taking weights off a machine that you are using. Have you ever seen that before? It's not top tier peer list.
Nearly happened to me the other day.
Yeah. Like when I'm on like, oh, you're on a Smith machine or something like that, and you're resting in between sets. Somebody comes over and takes a plate off the Smith machine.
I've had that happen on a squat bar.
On a squat bar.
But like, I just put it back in. I was resting, and then to be fair, really funny. The guy just stripped the thing off, and do you know if you're in such shock? I was like,
yeah.
sorry, Bob. That's on
Stop
the
using that.
And he genuinely thought it was. Well, I hope he did. He thought it was on the on the rack itself, and I was like, "Now it's on the bar." And he went, "Whoa, that could have been bad." And I was like,
Yes.
Imagine I'm mid
on your back. Then that would have been bad. Speaking of almost like somebody like offsetting your squat, that's also a gimmick. Is somebody when you're like doing like loading up a heavy squat or something, and someone's like sort of scooching around. Don't mind me. You've got like 160 kilos on your back.
And I think people don't realize how fucking dangerous that is. Like,
absolutely.
Like a slight shift of like 160 kilo on your spine.
Mate.
Yeah, that's really bad.
That could be up there, like with almost with
dangerous.
not putting weights away.
Yeah,
because not putting weights away is kind of like inconvenience, but that is like that's potentially life ending.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I've had it. It's partly on me for doing like Olympic lifting in a commercial gym, but I've had like people like walk across the platform where I'm like snatching. But it's like, so if I've got the bar here, if I bail that, there's nowhere I can do it apart from like throw it on someone. And again, I know it's my fault for in a commercial thing, but also I think
you should be able to. You should
you're
be
on
able
a
to do that.
platform and someone is currently lifting, you should not walk.
Oh, absolutely. I think we could sort of
Wait,
I think we could bracket this all as people's lack of understanding of personal space in the gym. When you're I've had it before when I was benching and somebody was doing upright rows next to me. He was supersetting that, so the setup was kind of strange. There was two benches like that. He was benching here. I was benching here. He then got off the bench whilst I was benching and started doing upright rows here. So like his bar was like centimeters away from my bar, and then his bar hit my bar, sort of offset it slightly.
What did
you say anything?
I put the bar back. I was like, "What the fuck, man?" And then he was like, "Sorry," and sort of moved away. But it's just
that's just lack of awareness, isn't it?
I think that we can bracket that all there. You know,
that is, but it's just also like be aware of your surroundings.
Absolutely,
because it is like dangerous. You know? 100%.
And it's hard though. Like when the gym's busy, it's hard to find like. Especially we see like fucking 6 p.m. like peak time at the gym.
You want to get your own thing done, but it's like just
be aware.
Be aware.
Next, and I'm actually so guilty of this. Actually, it might just be me, but it annoys me about myself. Chalk. Chalk fucking everywhere. Like you've seen me whenever I train, it looks like I'm just going like just to show people I use chalk. But like it actually winds me up if I see myself do it, and if I see someone else, I'm like, it's just chalk for the sake of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if
I don't really have an issue with it. I don't know. I don't see it enough.
I don't like the mess.
I don't see it enough.
I don't like it.
And
really,
I'm not mopping up after.
I
mean, Richie, if you see this, I'm not mopping up after I'm chalking. And I'm not using liquid chalk because I don't like it. It rubs off too quick.
I see people are still a mess all over the place, and then you come to use it, got chalk all over you as well.
Perfect. I think they'll free chalk though for the next person that's on the bar. Better grip.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So actually, maybe
that's the opposite of an ick. Yeah.
In the service.
Yeah.
For the people.
You're welcome.
What else have we got? We got a list, don't we?
They have a bit of a list.
Go on.
Right.
We've done some preparation for this.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Right. Not returning weights. Slamming light weights. Oh. Yeah, again, we said that, didn't we? Overly grunting, not wiping equipment. Oh.
This one.
And we're all guilty of this.
What's it?
Tripods.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tripods.
That's
Tripods.
Come on, where do we stand on this, honestly?
Well,
because we are all guilty of it. We all use tripods.
God, do.
What do you?
I've had an incident recently regarding my tripod, didn't I?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
The guy was very upset about my tripod.
Yeah, but we thought he was joking.
We thought he was joking. So basically, I had a tripod set up Amin and Sophie were set up in the Smith machine.
Yeah.
And he went to walk over to the Smith machine, but it was being used as part of a tricep. And even though I didn't have anything to do with this,
Yeah.
I went, oh, sorry, pal, I think that's being used.
Who was using just some random bloke?
Right, yeah, a guy trains, you don't
you know
see
it
him.
is. You know it is.
And then he then thinks that I'm being a dickhead because I've said, oh, that's being used.
Yeah.
No, I'm not using it. I'm just saying to warn him.
Yeah.
He then has to like walk past my tripod, looks to Amin and goes, everybody thinks they're a rock star or something. Or everybody thinks they're a movie star.
Yeah, movie star or TikTok or some shit. Like that.
Which to be fair, like, yes, annoying, but like, it wasn't in the way.
Yeah.
But
It wasn't, your tripod wasn't in the way.
No, it was not in the way.
Yeah.
But like, I do also get it. Like, it is annoying to have to.
Yeah.
It's just a part of like gym culture now. Like, people film their sets for like various reasons.
Yeah.
100%.
I think, with tripods, I think as long as you're not doing it, as long as you're doing it like sort of conspicuously, and like not
in the way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you got some like
filming something.
Yeah. If you got like a 10-foot tall tripod, which is like Martin Scorsese style, massive production team,
Gym,
then and like in a busy gym, then okay, But if it's
especially
it's like in the corner over somewhere,
not at peak time, like and
it
if
was
it is
in
peak
the
time,
morning as well.
you have to be so like
yeah.
'cause if you're training at peak time, you're recording, like you do have to be aware that people don't want to be filmed and whatnot. Also, I've seen someone in the gym once set up a tripod on the deadlift platform and then pointed it, like the corner where like people used to do hip thrusts. And You've set up the hip thrusts in there quite a bit.
Yeah.
But like someone had it like set up on the deadlift platform, and I was like, you can't take up an entire platform.
Yeah.
If you're fucking hip thrusts,
Exactly. You can't.
everyone does think they're an influence.
Yeah.
How about on the topic of tripods, kind of semi-related, mic'd up sessions. Again, something we've all done before.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It just gives me the ick when I see someone else do it. It's just, or even if you see it on like social media, it's just something about it. It's like, I know this is so hypocritical because we all do it, but it's when you see it, it's just kind of, it is like, who do you think you are? Like, you're not a movie star.
You think fucking Sam Sulik over here?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
I think what sort of annoys me about it is when it's so disingenuous.
Yeah.
It's so obvious, like that you can hear this disingenuous sort of grunts like, oh. And then afterwards, like, oh, guys, that was a really hard set. Like,
it's all fake,
It's almost like the whole set they've been planning what they're going to say afterwards. It's like, that's where I have an issue with it. If you want to mic up your session and you want to say you got followers and you want to sort of show them your training and explain some coaching cues or how to do an exercise, cool. But I think it's when it like becomes really disingenuous and like every sort of in between set they've got to be saying some sort of witty, funny thing. That's when I think mic'd up sessions.
I think I'm just jealous.
For me, it could be up there.
I'm
like
I agree, but I'm actually jealous.
Why?
Because the second I have a fucking camera on me, I'm like, hey guys, today I'm doing snatches. Trying
shit
to
in
make
your
like a little
pants.
joke, like,
shaking. Water spluttering down
Also,
between sets.
the second I put a fucking mic on, I'm out of breath. I don't know why you do that. Where like you do like you do a set in a, you want to talk about the set, but
it's like, your filler, isn't it? Between your sentences, whilst you're trying to think, you're just like, so today, guys, I'm doing.
You're doing like a warm-up set, like
deadlifts.
I'm out of breath. Forget your name and shit.
Honestly,
my name's Jeff.
I agreed. It is an ick just straight away to see it.
What about this one? What are they called? Stanley flasks?
Stanley Cups.
Stanley Cups.
That is fucking.
How much are they?
Stanley Cups and fucking oversized shirts tucked into the bras.
Why are you talking about?
That's all Amin's clients. No, they're great. They're great. I don't know why.
That's just part of.
But the Stanley Cups, what's so special about them?
I don't know.
You know,
it's just such a big fucking cup, man. Just like again, it's like you're taking up so much space. Just chill out.
Straw them,
yeah.
They have straws.
Yeah. But what's so good? What's so special about them?
Just part of the aesthetic, isn't it?
I guess so.
You know. But to be fair, like I think it's because like it's just it's a look now that it's aesthetic. It's the same way like all these lads are fucking training with like oversized t-shirts and those baggy tracksuit bottoms.
Like Young LA and
I've seen
no one used to wear that, did they?
No, they used to back in the day.
It's like it looks like an
Not
old school
recently, it's an old
bodybuilder
school
thing.
bodybuilder.
but old school bodybuilders used to wear straight leg joggers.
Yeah,
But
but so does he.
Baggy, straight leg.
Joggers, yeah.
He wears that though.
Does he? Straight
Yeah,
legs.
And those
Yeah.
flannel heavy. flannel-
But at least that
Ah.
was back whenever like men were men and had body dysmorphia, like they
Yeah.
trying to cover it up. do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But these are
kids-
huge guys. doing
Yeah.
very-
Showing off their muscles.
Yeah.
No more.
How about that one? That one, like flexing between sets.
Embarrassing.
Yeah,
Oh,
So embarrassing.
awful. Awful.
But like, so I used to try.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, you fucking love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
You
hey,
did
I'm a
pose.
bodybuilder, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
did
practice-
pose
yeah.
in the gym.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my-
Oh, look at that guy with his fucking
was
top
like, yeah,
off, and
like
you're
that.
there. Like, I used to work in a gym in Derry. It was great. There was this one lad, also great gym, but there was this one lad that I think he just wanted to try it. Like he just wanted to flex in between.
Yeah.
And a PT called me and went, "Fucking hell, flexing on you, big man!" And someone just immediately go bright red. And you're like,
Oh, bless him.
he's never gonna come back.
Nah,
Yeah.
never.
Anyway, it was all taken in like good spirit, but it was just so funny because he was sat there, he going,
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like-
guys.
"What are you doing, man?"
I see. I actually don't give a shit about flexing between sets, like at all.
Yeah, like fair play.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's part of the thing.
It's part of the thing.
Also, it's the same as like I also hate like a gym pic. Do you where like someone's like
Selfies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like in the mirror and then like clearly tensed up. But like again, fair play. Like
Yeah.
fucking
I mean, there's something about seeing it that where
Yeah.
you're like, I don't know why. It just
you
yeah.
know,
But then we all do it ourselves, don't we? Yeah.
taking your top off in the gym. What do we think?
Yeah.
Just a bit embarrassing too, isn't it?
Depends what you're doing. I think like if you're like hitting some poses, fair.
Yeah,
But if you're like
you can't do it in the main gym. Floor.
no, yeah, go to a
elsewhere,
studio, yeah, or
Go to
something
the
like
studio,
that.
yeah.
But if you're taking your shirt off to like go do some bicep curls
Yeah.
in front of and like in front of everybody in the gym, you're clearly just doing it to show off.
Yeah.
Like, just calm down.
Just grim.
Yeah,
There's one there.
grow up.
Just
Yeah,
fucking,
Grow up.
Yeah.
guys fucking suck, man.
Fucking clothes on.
Oh, this one's quite funny, and it's I think I'm so guilty of it because I fucking do it so much, especially with squats. Failing a lift,
Yeah.
nothing more embarrassing. Than failing
What,
a
as
lift.
in doing it yourself, like
and
or
seeing someone fail.
seeing someone fail a lift?
I think it's mainly squats. You bail a squat, you're like, you fucking loser, and I've done it so
Really?
much.
I've done that. I've failed my own.
Yeah.
That's when I
Yeah.
get pissed off.
Wait, so you think people are losers because they fail
Right.
their lift?
You're bad.
Yeah.
You're a horrible
No.
person. Right?
Yeah.
So someone fails their lift,
Nick, like,
and
I-
you're
I-
like,
No.
you're
Part
like,
of me.
Guy's got 200 kilos on his back and he just about got the drop kick.
Oh,
You're like,
could be
call him
3
a
times
loser.
stronger than me, and I'll go.
that's it, cringy.
Embarrassing, isn't it?
Sucks for you.
3 more CCs a test next week, big man. Yeah. Genuinely, yeah. And like, and
Wow.
I know it's, but then like, I snap out of it immediately. Go, fair play.
Yeah.
But for a second, I'll
You're
show.
like, oh.
I look at my.
That's embarrassing.
I look at my old videos. I'm like, oh, failed the lift. Did he? Loser.
That's hilarious.
But again, I'm just a catty little bitch. Fucking-
Oh, that's
bitch,
fucking-
bro.
All right, guys. Listen, I said it was controversial.
Oh, how about this one? Half repping. You see someone half repping. It doesn't like, I don't cringe. Yeah, I know I do cringe. I cringe and I think it gives me the ick because I'm like, you could be fucking doing a full rep.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, and especially when it's ego lifting, when it's
Yeah.
like fucking loading up the leg press and just like, you know, those little
Yeah.
It's that.
Tony reps.
Yeah, I think it's the same with
Big
like,
Tony reps.
Big Tony Rep. You can't call him out, man.
Don't call him like that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's going to eat me.
Yeah,
He's never going to watch this. He's never going to watch this. Let's be
Never
honest.
know. Someone said it to him.
No one's made it this far into the episode.
Absolutely not.
That's true.
Yeah, no, I get it. And also, and like we know it makes sense because it actually is where like muscle growth occurs. But Joe, everyone's doing like the exaggerated partials at the end.
Oh,
of
integrated
every single
partials.
set now.
Everyone's doing it
But
now.
just because they've seen Sam Sulek do some force rocket
Yeah.
and everyone's doing it now.
Yeah.
And yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But still, you're like, I know you've seen that.
Yeah.
Do you know? You're not
Yeah.
watching Jeff Nippard.
Nah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
You haven't
Not
got
watching
him.
Jeff Nippard on Mikey's Hotel. You're watching Sam Sulek.
Do you know?
I'm pretty sure that does that cover it?
I think so. Yeah, we actually reached the entire list.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. We've done it. Well, we've pretty much gone to about 30 minutes. So yeah,
Look at us filming a whole podcast.
God, check us out.
Chatting.
Look at that.
Guess there's no point bullshitting. Like
No, absolutely not.
Ah.
Keep it to these nice, short, sweet episodes.
it.
I suppose nobody actually knows about these short episodes. do they?
Released any of them yet? Yeah. So guys, we're gonna trial again. We're still getting used to this. We're gonna trial the 30-minute thereabouts episodes. Drop us a comment. Let us know what you think. If you enjoy the 30 minutes, if you'd rather it longer, let us know. We will take that.
All right, bro.
We will take that into account. Yeah. thank you so much for tuning in to episode 3 of the Lifts and Laughs podcast. It's been a pleasure to host. My name's been Brian Murray.
Amin.
And Theo White.
You can find us at, we'll just tag our socials
well, that'll be in the
description.
bottom.
And it's said every single episode. Thanks so much, and tune in next week for episode 4. Cheers, guys.
Bye.
See ya.